Have you ever had trouble sleeping at night because, say, your back hurts? You're not alone. I'm down at Black Bear Medical in their Sleep and Wellness Center, and they've got a whole line of beds here that are specifically designed to help people with symptoms such as pain. And I have with me Wendell Martins, who is the gentleman who was responsible for implementing or developing the technology that went into these beds?
That's correct.
And what is your background that got you into this kind of work?
We started out in home medical equipment, and in our company we were dealing with chemotherapy patients that were reacting to chemotherapy with pressure point issues, and so we started developing pads to help them sleep at night through the night that wouldn't reflect heat, would not reflect also perspiration, and keep their spine in a neutral position as they slept for a better night's sleep while they tried to recover.
So these are patients who probably slept on what I would consider a traditional kind of a bed?
Yes, namely innerspring mattresses, and the biggest problem with a retail innerspring mattress is that it does create counter pressure from the inner springs, and this can have a tendency to, one, contort the spine so the spine doesn't stay neutral. It creates pressure points in the shoulders and hips, and when that occurs, it cuts off circulation and restricts the circulation so that they have to toss and turn throughout the night to try to relieve pressure. And this disrupts their sleep patterns.
So you helped develop a different kind of a mattress that enabled your chemotherapy patients to sleep better.
Yes, and as we went along, we then started applying it to other symptoms, particularly people with back issues, diabetics, people with hypertension, fibromyalgia. We found different applications by making different changes to the construction of the foams. The patient is custom fit based on the thickness of the mattress to envelop their body and keep their spine in a neutral position without any type of counter pressure. What that does, it allows them to relax during the night because their body is not fighting that counter pressure. This second generation foam actually works well for a number of different symptoms, and what we do is we construct the beds differently. So for a chemotherapy patient, we'll put a thicker pad on top to absorb the body heat and to absorb the night sweat so it's not reflecting back, and yet give them good comfort so they're not having pressure points in their shoulders and hips. For a back patient, we use a thinner cover, and it's the combination of foams underneath that support that body, and then we simply fit that person depending on their body size to the right thickness of mattress so that it will envelop their body properly.
If you've got any of the medical symptoms we've been talking about and think maybe a new mattress is the key to getting a good night's sleep, I invite you to come to Black Bear Medical and check out all the beds in the Sleep and Wellness Center. And now, if you don't mind, I have a little testing of my own to do.